Okay, students, you are welcome back. We'll be solving examples like I told you, probably 2 examples for us to use our ruler to find the perimeter of any shape, any regular shape. I told you earlier that perimeter is the total length, the sum total of the shape, the edges. So we go now. Let's say we are given this. Let's say you are given this, and you know that this is a rectangle. Sorry, my rectangle is not straight. Let's say freehand sketch. So, assuming you are given this as a rectangle, and you also have something like this, you know this is a triangle, right? This is a triangle and this is a rectangle. So, you measure the length first, that's the one on top, and measure the breadth. When you measure this, it's assumed that this should be equal to this. That's how it's supposed to be, but because of my freehand sketch, it may not be equal. And this is supposed to be equal to this also. But mind you, it's a freehand sketch, so it may not be equal also. So, like I told you, I will use this ruler. So let's just label it first. A, B, C, D. So we first of all measure our AB. If we are to measure our AB, let me clean this triangle. I will draw it back. If we measure AB, line AB will give us, that's this line. If you measure it, like I told you, put the 0 at the beginning of the line. Put the 0 at the beginning of the line. You have seen this is 30 cm. Then from here now, you put the 0, 30 cm, then 7.5, that's 37.5 cm. We have A, 37.5 cm. You measure either BC or AD. They are supposed to be the same thing. So from here, AB is the same thing as CD or DC. You understand? So that's 37.5. Now we measure AD. We measure AD. AD is giving us 16 cm. AD, line AD is giving us 16 cm. Like I told you, DC also will be the same distance like AB. So you have D, line DC is 37.5 cm, and BC will give me 16 cm. So when you add the 2 or the 4 measurements, you have, I hope you can see what I'm writing. We have 37. Please, let me write it in a place you can see it very well. You have 37.5 plus 37.5, that's this one and that one, plus 16 plus 16, all in cm, is equal to 37.5 plus 37.5. That is, if you have 37, half and half will give us 1. That's the 0.5 and 0.5 will give us 1. So 37 plus 37 will give us 74. 74 plus 1 will give us 75. 75. So we have 75. No, let me write it up there. We have 75. 75. 16 plus 16 will give me 32 plus 32. So the total shape will equal 107 cm. That is the total shape of the total perimeter, or the perimeter of this shape. Please, this is cm, not am. It's looking like am. cm is a perimeter by measurement of this shape. So we go immediately and solve the one for the triangle. For the one for the triangle, we have this triangle. If you are given this shape, use your ruler, right? Place it at the head and this point also. First of all, you name them A, B, and C. Now you measure. This gave me 29.5, that's BC. BC gave me approximately 29.5. Line BC is equal to 29.5. cm, that's the unit of length. That's the unit of length. So you measure this. This one gave me 32.5 AC, 32.5 cm. Then AB, you put it, remember the 0, you put the 0 first. At approximately 32. AB, line AB is equal to 32 cm. So like I did before, what you will do now is to add these values. When you add these values, I want to add it by the right hand side. You have AB plus AC plus BC plus BC, which is 32 plus 32.5 plus 29.5. So you have 32 will give me 64.5 plus 29.5. 64 and 29 will give me 93. 93 plus half, that's 0.5 and 0.5, will give me 94. So you have 94 cm as the perimeter of this triangle. So in exercise 17.1, you have been given an exercise or exercises for you to solve using measurement. Please use your ruler. In a place where you have irregular shapes, please use a trade and put it on the ruler. You will know the value of or the length of that shape. See you in our next class, where we will be solving all these things using formula. Thank you and God bless. Please make sure you stay safe.